Alright, welcome to Sorry We're Closed, and big thank you to the publisher sending over a key for this. Very much caught my attention from the art style. It sort of reminds me of a sort of Shin Megami Tensei adjacent style. And I'm always a fan of peculiar horror games, and I'm not really sure where to place this at all right now, so I'm gonna have a look, see what we come up with. Also, just as a matter of curiosity, yeah, we can hot swap controller on. We're gonna use mouse and keyboard, but I just wanted to see if it would take the inputs, and it does. I agree. Penis chariot. VSync is on. Frame limit, well, it's native to 60, so I guess I don't really need to set that. Borderless, that's cool. These are our accessibility options. We've got an aim mode set to hold or toggle, run mode, hold or toggle, hold to fire, control hints, auto equip, enemy lock on, water of life. Adds a permanent water bottle to Michelle's inventory to allow healing at any time. That's cool. So if you need a little help. First person POV is set to 60. That seems a bit low, but I'll see what they think I should have first before I adjust it. Mouse. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Glad that's there. And audio. We've got 4 sliders, and we can set to mono, which you never know when you need it, but sometimes it's nice to have that. I have turned the audio down a ways. Let me know if it needs to come back up at all. Let's begin. Thank you so much for supporting the release of Sorry We're Closed. This is our debut indie title, and we hope you enjoy what we've created. Tom and CB. Thank you, Tom and CB. I might need to move my camera in a sec again. Epiphany Oxblood. That's a wild name. Also, I'm struck by the portrait. It reminds me a little bit of the portraits from Hades. It's got that classy, like, extra bright light flare on one side. The colored lighting offset. That's very nice. Anyway, Epiphany says, I can't do this anymore. Canary Rouge or Rogue? Probably Rogue. I'm not asking anything of you. Exactly. You asked for nothing. You want nothing. Is that so bad? Your work life is full of chaos, day in and day out. I'd rather not let that flood into our love life, too. What love life? You comply with everything I say. It's like I'm dating myself. I need someone who wants to be present with me, someone who really wants to be here. Show me your willingness to live. Show me your fiery side. Oh, hey, Daryl's here. I actually just thought that was Zagreus for a second. I was like, how did Zag get in here? Hey. I guess I'll go back up now. Don't you listen when people speak to you? I'm giving a live retelling of the most painful story of my life. Oakley turned down my proposal again. It's making me feel like I'll die alone. I mean, there's gotta be some way to convince him, right? Damn, that's pretty tragic. Can you imagine being that lonely, lonely enough to die, alone, with no one else there? I can, actually. What a surprise. I know people who do some wild shit to be with someone like you. Beautiful opportunities often show up when you least expect it. It doesn't matter. I'm not ready for something like that anyway. Total is 546. Yeah, whatever. Opportunities always come. You know, whether you're ready for them or not. Try to enjoy yourself while you can. It's a very bold tattoo. It reminds me of, a particular Tekken character's pants. I mean that as a positive. I like those pants. It's late. I should lock up. Alright, we're wasting. Oh, we're getting stereo panning in the ears there for the audio. That's good. There's Oakley. Goodness, Michelle, why aren't you home already? I literally just came off my shift. Baby girl, you have got to get out of these streets. You don't want to be snatched up like those other unfortunates. Huh. Could be a wild night if I were, though. Surely you're in danger hanging around here, too. A little bit. I'm waiting for Daryl to come back with the car and pick me up. If something were to happen to me, I know Daryl would raise hell to get me back. Being by his side is the safest place to be. Must be nice having someone to look after you. Don't get me wrong, Daryl would do anything for me, and I mean anything. But he still needs to work on himself a bit. You're right, though. It's nice. As far as I can tell, you still don't have anyone to look after you. You need to watch your back. I've seen your horoscope, baby, and it's not looking good. There's a storm brewing, and the stars say you'll be caught right in the middle of it. Go home, Michelle. Oh. You have reached the operator. How can I help? Save. Cool. Yeah, this art style is fantastic. I'm just kind of appreciating all of the individual components. Even the animation feels like it complements the style well. Hey, Lucy. Oh. Lucy doesn't have much to say. I think his eyes are supposed to look very, like, optimistic and idealized. But I see what you're saying, like, they seemed a little dissonant, but I think they were intended to be that way. Hey, Michelle. Can't believe how much I've sold today. Seems like everyone is shopping so much earlier now with all the extra sales I've made this morning. I think it's safe to shut the shop early. Is that your hair? I'm not sure how that hair works. I'm planning to meet up with someone. Don't tell my manager, all right? I'm still hoping for that raise. It's got so much volume coming forward from the face, that's all. But I get, yeah, it's probably just bangs. You and me both, Marty. Shouldn't you be heading home instead? Oh, dude, for sure. You never know what's gonna happen around here these days. Got a feeling all this bad juju has something to do with demons. Oh. Do you really believe in that stuff? My studies have led me to this conclusion. I don't make this claim lightly. If so many people are going missing, where are they going? Think about it, Michelle. A couple of years ago, you would have blamed it on aliens. That was when I was young and naive. I've grown, Michelle. I'll have evidence to support my claim soon enough. Tonight, even. What's that supposed to mean? The person I'm meeting with is the very one I've been trading demonic artifacts with online. Is that safe? Oh yeah, totally. They're legit. They're going to be in town for a few days. They might even have something to fix your cursed love life. Marty! What? Your life is totally going through some serious yowza moments. This might have something, they might have something that can help you, you know, figure things out. That's all I'm saying. I'm so nervous. I hope they'll be impressed with what I've got. Taste of heaven. It's a normal post box. That's Violet. Sorry, I'm closing up for the night. You'll have to come back tomorrow. She's like cradling her braid. What do you sell? Cakes. Sandwiches. Pain au chocolat. I've only just set up shop here, but it's been going great. I've even snagged some faithful customers from Oakley's Diner. It's chained shut. Stacy runs this shop. She sells beautiful dresses that I usually can't afford. Very good walk cycle, too. She's got the whole model thing going. What about here? Daryl's Bar. It's locked and I can't hear any music. It's usually open late. There's also a run if you hold shift. Is this a door? Well, it is a door, but I can't use it. Ha, there's no way I'm going back in there for before my next shift. I don't think I'll be coming back out tonight. Stay here or enter apartments. I guess stay here because I want to see if there's anything else to click on. The roadworks around here are endless. Is this supposed to be set in the UK? I think they were using pounds on the currency. Or like fictional UK or something. I hope this underground station reopens. It's been closed for some time. Right, okay. I don't know if that'll change tremendously much, but it does sort of help give a little more color to the way they're talking to each other. Okay, let's go in. The resident of number 9 is either very popular or doesn't care about collecting their post. Still nothing for me. Will she ever write back? Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Clarissa says, don't be so mean. Oh, she's got 2 6-sided dice on her ears. Don't you have a heart? You can't just ban me. Yeah, I actually can. I'm running a business. After your last whatever it was at my bar, I need to show some authority. Please, you have to let me go back. I love working there. Are the gems on her face shining, kind of? Oh, I think they're just sort of shading as they pass over certain points. I feel so empty without a drink in my hand and loud music thumping to the beat of my heart. Seriously, stop. You're flicking snot all over my chest. Ew. I don't have a heart, but I do have a wallet. The ban won't be permanent. You're a valued employee after all. Just less valued than my customers you disturbed. Don't show up tonight.
Oh, no.
Tonight? I was meant to debut my new dance routine. Yeah, well, do it tomorrow. We're not even open tomorrow. Don't you know how to run a business? Yeah. Which is why I don't want you around. I've got personal engagements to attend. Just show up once the bar is open again. Got it? That's not for 2 days. It's no wonder we're losing regulars left and right. It's no wonder. I can't believe the 2 of them are shouting in the halls at this hour, says Robin. This hour? It's early in the evening. Don't you enjoy the buzz of the nightlife? I don't know if shouting at each other counts as nightlife. Funny that. I retired from the nightlife buzz enjoyer position a few minutes ago. How about you? Have you jump-started your social life yet? Whatever's left of it? Nope. Can't be bothered. I feel like they've harnessed the energy and cool factor of Daria and Jane somehow. Michelle, it's been 3 years. You've got to let her go. She ain't coming back. Join me for drinks on the roof in a minute? No thanks. I've had a weird day today. It's time to hit the bed and put it behind me. You can put her behind you too while you're at it. Why are you still staring at me? Did you forget where you live or something? With all the walking, it's hard to forget I'm on the top floor. Robin lives here, the optimal location. Well, it's not optimal if you listen to people shouting right now. I swear I'm going to start throwing things down the stairs at these two. Luckily, you wouldn't hear them from your room on the top floor, would you? Wish I lived on this floor instead. Gotta keep climbing. I should sleep in my own room. No one's in, just as well. I don't want to sleep in their bed anyway. Okay. No, I'm just gonna look at every door. Breaking and entering isn't one of my life goals. That must be number 9. What's inside number 9? This room absolutely reeks. I gag every time I walk by. Reeks like what? I hope there's not a dead person in there. This place isn't mine. I'm on the next floor. Door is locked. Not that I want to go in or anything. Guy who lives here seems nice enough. Finally, my luxurious abode. Hang on. I assume this is the roof access. Oh, thanks very much for the follow, Slick. I appreciate it. I hear this neighbor all the time, but never see them. Me and Robin hang out on the roof every now and again. I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, I looked at all the doors. I feel like I owe it to the writer that did prompts for every individual door. It's only right to hear what they've written. Alright, let's go in. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Almost time for bed. You're right, everyone does have great hair in this. Completely correct. 3 years. Has it really been that long? What have you done to the mirror? Oh, I love your tiger painting. That's beautiful. I didn't react well when she called to say it was over. I'll have to replace this someday. Okay. Oh, I really like her decorating. This place is pretty cool. Why is it so pink outside? Is it just stylistic, or is it actually like a bright light right there? There's a few coffee rings on it, but it's still a fantastic piece of furniture. My leafy friend. Gross. I should clean this up. I'm all about the straightening. Where's our kitchenette? Yeah, put the dishes away. It's chipped on one side, but still my favorite. Not much going on here. I'm not hungry anyway. I've got a cool skateboard. Hardly used anymore, but it looks cool. Yeah, it does look cool. Can't really tell what I'm looking at there. Is it a person with a helmet and then there's like a lizard tongue coming out? They're supposed to look like a person, but also a lizard? No, maybe it doesn't matter. It's just cool art. I always forget to empty the trash. Just being an adult, you know? Can't believe my favorite band, Fish Fight, is breaking up. I hate breakups. They ruin everything. Right, but sometimes breakups can lead to better things as much as it hurts to see it at the time. The band I loved Every Time I Die broke up, and then the band Many Eyes was formed very quickly afterward. And Keith Buckley, the singer from Every Time I Die, actually is the frontman of that band, and it's also very good. They just released an album, and it's fantastic. So, it's something different. It's not exactly what it was. And they will be missed, of course, but maybe there's still good stuff in the future, too. Right-click to go to first person for looking in deets. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was an option yet. Cool. I knew this game has a first-person mode, but I didn't know it was, like, available yet. All of her artwork's really nice. Again, very partial to the tigers. The sensitivity to the light, you can actually, you could tell the delicate surface of the water just based on how the light scatters off of it. It's so good. A+ work, whoever made that. I haggled with some old man for this. He was trying to sell it to me as a beautiful but cheap painting. I got into a long-winded debate about how cheap was relative. My wardrobe could do with an update. Yeah, mine too. I never buy clothes, to be honest, and I should probably buy a few new pairs of pants. I've had the same ones for like 5 years. I love to have a relaxing bath, but I really need to scrub the tub, so I'll do it next week. Oh. Now this is water. Nothing of value here. Oh. Very wide toilet tank, I've noticed. It must hold a tremendous amount of water there. There's something slightly, like, fisheye about the way the camera moves. I guess it sort of zooms in as you go down. Yeah, it's a little odd, but not necessarily bad. Water from the tap for free. I know, it's incredible. I don't have a fetish for sleeping with dirty dishes. If I put the dishes in the sink, I can wash them in the morning. Okay. I thought I had put the dishes down. Sorry. Oh, is this... It's an inventory primer, I see. Sorry, I mistook when she said something about the dishes before as that I put them down right away. I can put these in the sink for now and worry about cleaning them later. I'll wash these in the morning. Did I check this corner too? Bit of light entertainment. I'll sleep more easily now that the room is tidier. It does help you sleep a little knowing that you've done something ahead of sleeping, yeah. Maybe tomorrow will be a little less gloomy. Yeah, it's a silly tip, I know, but, like, if you can't sleep and you're not gonna sleep anyway, you could just, like, tidy one thing and then go back to bed, and you'll be like, oh, I accomplished something now. Hopefully it doesn't take you, like, an hour, though. You don't want to do anything big. This is weird. I sense myself inside my body, but I'm not actually awake yet. I feel, I don't know, heavy? Holy shit. What was that? Open your eyes? Oh. The world of green has arrived. I do not remember leaving my door open. That's, like, weirdly terrifying? I don't know. The idea that, like, your privacy has been breached and you don't really understand why. Holy shit, is someone in here? I don't hear anything or see anything, and I still can't move. Sleep paralysis demon. Hello? There's no way I would fall asleep with my door open and locked. Yeah, I don't think you would do that. I might be stupid, but not that stupid. I keep having to tell myself this when I leave, and I'm like, did I lock the door? Like, yeah, of course I locked the door. But I've made a habit, which is a bad habit, of having to touch the handle to make sure that it doesn't move. So now I feel like if I don't do that, I've somehow not locked the door, but that's just not true. Maybe it's Mr. Green Man coming in. Oh man, what if I'm totally not dreaming, though? Oh. No. No, 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 no. I can't be having this. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's really scary. What the fuck? Oh my god, oh my god! I still can't move. If I just pretend to sleep, maybe it will leave me alone? Maybe? Try to sleep. You're not gonna feel very refreshed after that. I can't take it. If I'm going to die, I might as well know it when it happens. Oh my god. That's very like, 1997 Marilyn Manson. I don't mean that in... I don't mean to link you to Marilyn Manson. I just mean the aesthetic. I was a fan back then. I'm not so much these days, as you might imagine. I have a beautiful opportunity for you. The beautiful people. I'm quite excited. Would you like to know what it is? Yeah? Yeah, they totally did the Hades thing with the flecks of light. It looks great. Og or beg to be spared? Let's not beg. Let's say Og. You are right. Love is terrifying. It's never certain when it will end. Do they have like a lion's face on their chest? Although you would never have to worry with me, my love, much like myself, is endless. You're vertically Jacob's laddering very slightly, and I think you need to address that. Also, your teeth might be baleen. Your loneliness calls out to me. You ache to accept my proposal, yes? Can you date the nightmare demons? That is, in fact, the plot of the game. I do not, or absolutely not. I'll go with the soft one. You don't exactly look like the loving type. I'm disappointed with your repulsion. I thought you would be the one. I thought you would understand. You suffer from a lack of perspective. I'll give you time. If you won't decide now, you will decide later. You simply need time. What? Why is your hand like that? You will see. I don't think your hand should be like that. Oh. Third eye open. Rough night. Have a restless night achievement. Oh, there's light over there. I thought I could walk when I was in first person. I guess not. What? Is the door different? That nightmare must have shaken me pretty badly. Robin often hangs out on the roof. Maybe they left the door open? A lot of people leaving doors open. Alright, enter. Entrada. What? I thought I am still dreaming? I suppose I can kill time here until I wake up. Guess I won't have to take the trash out now. Yeah, it really feels like a blend of Persona and Silent Hill somehow. Which is a lovely couple of things to blend. I mean, it's not exactly those things, but it feels like there's a lot of influence from both of those. But maybe I shouldn't say Persona, but just like SMT in general, because Persona is kind of a specific bunch of things. Poor Teddy. It's about time I got rid of him anyway. Poor Teddy. The bed must have cushioned my fall somehow. In reality, I must still be lying in it, sound asleep. Don't think I'll be able to climb out of here. Do you think you should have to get rid of Teddy? Or can Teddy just stay? I never learned to play. Because I thought, like, when I got to a certain age, I'd be too old to do all this video game stuff, but I realized later that's just because, like, my family and my dad specifically was, like, not a fan of all that kids shit, and it's like, you gotta grow up and get a job, and it's like, yeah, but You can get a job doing the thing you like. Why does it have to be like that? I don't know why you have to remove Teddy. You don't have to put your childish things behind you if they make you happy, necessarily. Never had such vivid imagery in my sleep before. I wonder if I'll be able to recall any of this when I wake up. What's going on there? Is there like a thread coming out of their chest or something? It's very interesting. Also, slightly the cell coded. Can I talk to the couch? Looks very soft. Like Teddy. Oh. What happened there? Oh yeah, this is very The Cell. There has to be a better reference than The Cell, but I still feel like it's a very valid reference all these years later, and it's been a lot of years. What the hell is that? Is it like a Nautilus chicken? I don't have a clue what it is, but I like that I don't know. And I also can't look at the floor. The rug is a bit damp. Oh. A pile of letters. I can't understand the writing, but it looks like they're all from the same sender. Looks like it has never been sat on. The creature in this painting looks familiar. Oh, red phone. Is that a save point now? You reached the operator. Yeah, okay. Save. Called me Sweetness. Not nice. Chat. Chat up the operator. Hello? Hello, Michelle. How are you liking your visit here? I'm ready to wake up now. Wake up? Oh, darling, there's no waking up from this. I do have confidence that you'll overcome your obstacles, though. Good luck. The wallpaper's got like an optical illusion going on where it's making my eyes go funny. I keep seeing the vertical, or sorry, the diagonal lines like sticking out compared to the rest of it. Thanks. What would you like to do? Later. Alright, talk to the Nautilus chicken. Oh, it's a dream eater, of course. Welcome, Michelle. At last, we finally meet. Such a small being capable of such devastating impact. Devastating? You have a journey ahead of you, Michelle. You'll make rippling impacts that only you can control. Some less savory than others, I admit. What is this place? This place is my residence. Guarded from the outside, my home is not unlike a prison, a vestibule between your world and the darkness. Visitors are unusual and rare. You're a special guest with a fate unlike most. How else may I be of assistance? Who are you? I am Adon. I am the Dream Eater. Dreams are the insight of the future, the present, and the past. It is also where I make contact with all else. Dreams reveal the heart of a being, and the choices they are likely to make. Alright. How did I get here? I brought you here through your dreams, Michelle. So, I'm dreaming right now. Well, you knew that. Not quite. Dreams are an excellent gateway for me to find wandering minds, but it takes more than that to truly bring you here. The human mind, as frail as it might be, can propel itself into other planes of reality given enough stress. They speak the truth. We can compartmentalize an insane amount of things until we kind of just have a breakdown. I've used your most recent distress to project your spirit here to the my home. My recent distress? Do you mean the nightmare I was having? Well, still having, I guess. Who was that in my room? What is going on? Oh, your other nightly visitor, a powerful being suffering under a plight not unlike my own. Don't worry. It doesn't really matter. Not for you. Not anymore. Ominous. I wonder, what will you choose when the time comes? Love? personal gain, or worse yet, destruction. What kind of person am I dealing with here? Love. A noble goal, though. I'm not sure you have what it takes to choose love. Love is a painful process. It alters everything it touches. It makes everything weaker. Suddenly someone is only half of a whole. Maybe I'd like to think collectively it makes everything stronger. You have a powerful sense of self and a strong resolve. It would be dangerous for you to remain here. Please make yourself comfortable one last time. Enjoy the soft furnishings before we move onward. Okay. We dismantled their assertions about love very easily and quickly. I guess I'll enjoy the furnishings. Gorgeous. Yeah, I love the big blood splatter. There's something else I'm supposed to do here? Sumptuous. Oh, I'm just supposed to look at all the couches, I guess. I don't think I've ever used the word sumptuous in my entire life to describe something. Deluxe. I've used that one. Opulent. Very rarely will I use that one, but I have used it once, probably. Okay. I've learned so much about you already. Join me in the library, will you? Are we gonna have a glass of scotch? Oh. What a lovely library. It's massive. I think it's the horse imagery is also reminding me of the cell. And then they had the spool coming out of the guy's chest, which is a different reference. There's a shiny artifact here. We always take the artifact, right? Got Angel of Hope. This looks valuable. I should hold on to it. I found it. Should I tell him? Welcome to the library. I've not been in this room for a while, so please excuse the mess. I'd like to tidy up before we continue. Right, I only had to look at one of the couches. I just thought, might as well click on them all. Title of this book isn't easy to pronounce for me. Nor for myself. Consanguinity. Consanguinity. Like sanguine. A shared origin does not equal a shared space. Long have we been forgotten by many of our cohort since the Great Divide, but not by all who still sit in the air of glory. Regardless of what side one falls on, there remains a great yearning to reunite with those once in our company. Nevertheless, it is not meant to be so. Time spent with an opposing force brings those from the light into darkness, and those in the darkness into further madness. Exciting on first encounter, but perils soon follow. Yeah, Slick, I've only started like a half an hour ago. This is just a first impression session, though, although I am very much enjoying this. I am also in about 4 hours into my stream now, so I'm not particularly planning on playing a ton at the moment. This is just kind of wet my whistle, see how I like it. And I do like it. I politely request that you do not touch that book. Oh. If it turns out this is something people would like to watch me play through, though, I have no problem adding it to the weekly rotation. I'd certainly like to see more based on what I've seen so far. This book is labeled with the name Andrea Lee. I'll read one of the entries. Dream 753. Her dreams contain a loose connection to the one I seek. A newsstand, a small shop with a red telephone box next to it, but the diner is yet to exist. I have found the location, but it is not the right time. The girl isn't here, not yet, but I am getting closer. Consanguinity. Oh. I have a collection featuring this creature. I'm on the hunt for more pieces. it's got such, like, deep suspense about this setting. I feel like things are just about to get suddenly horrific out of nowhere, but, like, I don't really have a good reason to believe that yet. I think it's really just from the music telegraphing it mostly. But there's definitely a lot of unsettling imagery and things that just seem like right on the precipice of really sort of something macabre and morbid. The book is labeled with the name Henry Brown. I'll read one of the entries. Dream 12,056. Due to interference from another demon presence, it is easier for me to infiltrate his nightly thoughts. I could see clearly into his consciousness this time. I am close to what I seek, therefore I must intervene with more severity. It may be time to, quote, chow down. Why does nobody ever chow up? It's always down. Sorry, I have not tidied that corner. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself, it's okay. You won't let me in there at all? Please do not go on, I am embarrassed about the clutter around the corner. I really don't mind. No. You may not enter that area. Oh, okay. Don't open that door. Alright, I just read that. Why did I do that again? Sorry. What's going on at the top there? Oh. Ooh. Very cool. Giving me Elden Ring vibes. Kind of a exploded blood pile here. What's going on with that? You don't mention it at all. Oh, we've even got the FromSoft pale glow coming from our center. Well, not that FromSoft owns that or anything, but it's mostly where I often see it. Yeah, Lunacid, I see that look as well. I think there's some really, like, bright fuchsias and stuff in that make my mind go to that, too. I retrieved this during a complicated era, the Great Divide. I mean, I have no idea what's going on at the moment, but I don't mind just figuring it out. The Great Divide? I've never heard of it. A frightening fall that affected every being long before our time, or your time. Though, you won't have to worry about any such thing for yourself. I'll make sure of it. Oh, good. Book here is called From the Darkness, Reaching for the Divine. It is not unusual for the most powerful demons to seek redemption from the divine. They are the ones most pained by the divine's absence. Theories of collecting rare materials or abstract concepts remain the most popular attempts for demons seeking re-entry to the air of glory. This book is titled Common Afflictions for Those of the Demonic Persuasion. It doesn't roll off the tongue. I'm getting the idea that we're going to be maybe willingly taken advantage of by demons with regard to, like, dating because they want to manifest in the world, and I'm like a gateway for them. It's some Ghostbusters kind of stuff, but not in a silly way. I'll read one of the entries. Heart sickness. Some demons report an everlasting chest pain, which they associate with desolation, lonesomeness, and the disconnect from the divine. Symptoms also include desperation, continual ringing of the ears, unending agitation, and the feeling of the flesh being burned from inside out. Not to be confused with heartburn, a common, less painful, acidic burn of the chest from eating vast amounts of human food, page 337. Is that exclusively what heartburn is from? I thought it also could be partially to do with, like, pH acid imbalance of your stomach, maybe producing too much acid for what you can handle at the time. Although that's probably more GERD, acid reflux territory. Feels like a love letter to Ari and Silent Hill. Yeah, it's definitely got atmosphere from Silent Hill. I keep saying it also reminds me a lot of the Shin Megami Tensei games in regard to their art style, and a little bit to do with their sort of peculiar way of setting the world up. There's always sort of like a world just beneath the world kind of thing. A before B, certainly not following Z. Or Z, because we're in the UK. I would describe it as Killer 7 plus Silent Hill plus gay. Right? Fair. LMNOT? Someone has been moving my books. Are you, like, dragging a body under you, or what's going on with that? There's, like, some limbs I don't understand. Did you go over here? An illustrated guide to the underworld. Illustrated? No, no, no. This should be with my art books. Please follow me to the next room. Silent Hill doesn't get particularly gay at any point, does it? I'm trying to think if there's any, like, gay relationships in it. I can't really think of any. I might be wrong, though. Thank you for your patience. This place must seem strange to you. You won't have to worry much longer now. Will I get to go home soon? Please come through to the hall. This will be our final stop. So ominous! You know by the questions they don't answer what their message is. What if we shared books as a society? Impossible. How could we sell them at college bookstores for $400 a piece? Oh, God. Oh, this is the most mouthwashing right now. That's, Oh, I'm spacing on his name now. The captain. Curly. Curly-coated. So many books, my goodness. Can I look from first person? I can. Kind of takes the suspense away, though, if you look from first person, because then you don't know where you're walking. Until you do, I mean. Oh, I turned around. What's up there? Is it a piano? Oh, there you are. Giving me flashbacks to the RE1 remake when there's like a massive statue of a chess piece chasing me down a narrow hallway. I think it wasn't the chess piece I was worried about, right? It was they like emit gas or something. I don't remember now. This is it. This is my chance. You have too much opportunity to alter the future. Things should remain as they are. Unchanged. Oh, are you a manifestation of my anxieties? Forgive me, for you must perish. Yeah, big surprise. I didn't expect that happening. Especially with the narrow, straight hallway like this. Oops. Oh no, you broke that! You broke that! Why would you do this? Your beautiful couches. You've ruined them all? Oh no! I got hunted and pecked like a common keyboard letter. I'm sprinting, but I'm also doing little turns. I was trying to, like, cause it to hit into stuff, but it doesn't seem to slow it down at any point, really. I don't know that you can fail this. This might just be like a scripted runaway sequence. Oh, no. Oh, no! You're very fast. Halt, Dream Eater. Is this the operator? Curses. Fate has sent you to help escape this time, but I will find you again, Michelle. Oh, I liked when we were more like friends or whatever else. You must have a death wish wandering the home of Dream Eater. Incredible to see you survive this long. I shouldn't have left my post, but you're quite important, Michelle. I'll bring you back to safety. Well, that's lucky. Oh. What lovely art this game has. All of it. It's just very nice. It's a very thoughtful consideration of light and form. Like, even though it's lo-fi, even in that painterly kind of abstracted image we just saw, there's a lot of technique that goes into that And I say even though as if it's, like, better or worse. I don't mean it that way. I guess what I mean is you could paint 1,000 little tiny details into every inch, and you sometimes can say the same thing without doing that, too. And I think a lot of it's implied, and I think the technique shines through regardless, is what I'm trying to say. It was out of this world, Lucy. It all felt so real. Well, I guess dreams don't interest you that much, do they? No one ever likes hearing about someone else's dream. I think on the whole that's probably true, but if you're really close with somebody, it's not always the worst thing. I've enjoyed talking about dreams as a sort of a lens into just some random thoughts that I've had. It doesn't always mean something, but it can be a conduit to talk about something interesting. I'll tell Robin about it, though. They would think it was pretty wild. Dots. Speaking of Robin, have you seen them? Oh, I bet they're at Culture Shock. They practically live there. And I double my bet that they're arguing with Marty about aliens, demons, or whatever supernatural phenomena Marty claims he's recently seen. Yeah, Marty was telling me about aliens before, I think. Aliens. Well, I need to close the shop. It was nice catching up with you. I'll see you later. Oh, good. She took a hint. That was so awkward. At least my workday is over. Time to lock up. I know it's like completely in my own head, but I feel like this character wouldn't be awkward. Like, she's just kind of cool. And I feel like she'd have a way to talk around whatever awkwardness. But also, I appreciate that they've given her those vulnerabilities. So there's, like, ghosts here now? Can I talk to you, ghost? Everyone's eyes are glued to the TV. Oh. We can look into... this, okay. We're done here, I hope. For your sake, that life treats you delicately. Epiphany, wait! She can't leave me here, can she? What do I do now? Michelle! I didn't realize you came in. I'll turn this off. I'm so sorry, baby girl. That show must be hard for you to watch with her in it. I'm surprised I didn't sense you right away. You're giving off a powerful aura today. An energy like I've never seen before. I love how much pink is in this. It's just like, it gives me energy to see all the pink and turquoise. It's just, they're not afraid to use really bright colors. And I would want to do the same, honestly. I appreciate that. Really? Something seems different about you, too. You look more stressed than usual. That's because I am. Daryl's delivery is late again. All I have are eggs, so half my menu is unavailable. Did I say eggs really weird just then? I think I did. You think I, of all people, would get some special treatment. Yeah, I, like, leaned into the word eggs a little too hard. Like, eggs. I just said eggs. Like, it's a sound clip that I pulled up somewhere. This new job he has, for some big hotshot, was meant to be an excellent supplier, but all I see are late shipments, and his bar being closed half the time. I spoke to him yesterday. It sounds like he cares about you a lot. He said you keep turning down his proposals. Yeah, he's not the kind of guy I can take home to mom and dad. Not yet. He still needs a little work. I can fix him. Speaking of which, if you see Daryl again, can you send him here to talk to me? I'd get him myself, but I'm busy in the kitchen. I'd really appreciate it, yeah. No worries. Oh, everybody's returned to tables. Now that the TV's over, stopped doing what it was doing. Hello? Oh. I didn't know the Stig was here. Oh, sorry, it's Delivery Girl. Oh, your face looks like a magic 8-ball, and I like that. Like I could shake your head and you would give me a fortune. Ask again later. Takeaway deliveries have become popular now that people are opting to stay home more often. It's true. The erratic supply shipments from Daryl makes it a struggle to fulfill all the orders. Do you still order delivery like that as much as you did during COVID, or the peak of COVID, because COVID's still a thing now? I never really did that myself, but I know most folks seem to have really done a lot more, like Just Eat and stuff. Dying Petals fan. I can't believe Oakley turned off the show just like that. The episode is just starting to get good, too. The show Dying Petals is the most excitement that my life sees at the moment. Did you know the actress who plays Epiphany Oxblood is actually from the neighborhood? I wish I'd met her before she became a star. Oh no. My parents definitely shifted into being... really into ordering, much to the dismay of everyone around him. My dad, specifically. Okay. There's a strange moving light. Am I seeing things? They're eaten like a bird. Which, obviously draw the parallel to the Dream Eater being like a bird as well. Sophisticated customer. There's something really unique to the texture and flavor of Oakley's dishes. I've never had anything quite like it. I'm somewhat obsessed. Alright. Very lame comparison, but I think the first time when I had a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell, I felt the same way. There's something about the crispy flour shell that they use. It breaks so satisfyingly on your teeth. And it was just like a texture I wanted to keep feeling. That it breaks and then you get the bean. It breaks and you get the bean, and it breaks and you get the bean. Oakley's pet fish. He keeps an assortment of spiritual rocks in the tank to keep them happy. I wonder what the most spiritual rock is. Plutonium? That one will have you seeing God. Daryl must be avoiding me today. He knows I'm running low on supplies. Yeah, I just mean like the way it crisps apart. It's never been extra hard or anything. It was never difficult to chew through. It was actually a very light, crisp crack that it did when you would start to bite it. There's some kind of light here. Okay, so we can't really tell what these are. I can't make out its shape too well. Maybe I have a migraine. Oh god, that's relatable. I've never thought that migraines and like the vision aura you get could be spirits. That's an interesting comparison or thought. Hello? Postman. I hate doing this route. Whenever I come to this post box, I get the worst chill down my spine. Like something's breathing down my neck. Oh, it's that one, I'd say. If they stick me on this route again, I'll quit. Don't quit. You're okay. Just keep at it. You're doing fine. It feels cold when I stand right here. Big fan of whatever's going on in this area. It's, what the hell are those things from Silent Hill 3 called with the meat clubs? They had, like, a single name, like, Hunt or something like that. It wasn't that, though. They had these little discs on them with, like, mouths. Kind of reminds me of the tongue sticking out there. Violet's #1 customer. Oakley has some serious competition now that Violet has arrived with these incredible cookies. If they're not careful, Oakley will be the one in the kiosk, and Violet will be the one in the diner. That's why whenever I get frozen pizza, I generally go for thin crust. Yeah, it's a really satisfying texture to crisp through it. I'll say crisp instead of crack, because that sounds less impactful on your teeth. Hello again, darling. Here to buy one of my scrumptious cookies or pain au chocolat. Hi, Sisyphean Gaming. Nice to see you. How are you? Sorry, I can't afford them right now, says Michelle. What a shame. I'll be here all week. Maybe you can buy one another time. She feels like, you know the laughing fairies and the fairy fountains in Zelda? How they have this sort of, like, cursed energy about them, like, they give you a gift, but there's always something a little off. That's what I'm getting from her. Like, she's very sweet, and probably is mostly sweet, but there's also something a little off. I'm well. How has life been treating you? Ah, it's okay. I had a very chill Sunday today. Can't complain. Had a nice dinner. Got to enjoy some games with you guys here. Monkey's paw gift. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Although the fairies don't really screw Link over mostly, right? There might be like one example of it happening, but they're usually actually just giving you stuff. Right, so they said somebody's in culture shock before. Oh, cool. This town is fun to walk around. There's a lot of cool little spots in here to look at. Impeccable record art as well. Is that a Gundam? I guess so. It's a life-size figure from one of Marty's favorite retro games, Wave Machine. Huh. They've managed to create an entire, like, universe of things that are sort of in the same aesthetic somehow. Oh, there's a dog. A replica of the kaiju from the classic game Love and Fighting. I want to look at this guy. Cool. No name. Oh, look at his face. He looks so sad. Oh, that's more my jam right there. It's a little tool, little jellyfish. Who are you? Neon Captain Falcon. A life-size figure from one of Marty's favorite retro games, Wave Machine. Oh. Wait, isn't that what it said over here? Or maybe they're both from Wave Machine. Guess so. Purely out of curiosity, are you planning to play Isaac when the new stuff drops? I actually might, yeah. They're doing the online co-op release at some point in the next, I don't know, month or so. I'm not sure if they nailed the date down or if it's just a sort of approximate. Yeah, I'll probably do a session or two just out of habit and curiosity. I mean, I'm not sure I'll ever just get entirely over Isaac, but I don't really hardly play it much anymore, to be honest. Hey, Michelle, how's it hanging? Well, we need repentance. I assume so, but I guess I'm not sure 100%. Since they're adding sort of like a universal-sounding feature, it doesn't seem like that should need to be tied, but it might be. It's just supported online multiplayer, a few buffs, and maybe a tiny amount of new items. Yeah. Oh, it's repentance. Okay. It's hanging pretty low right now. Have you seen... Robin? Something's wrong. Whoa. What do you mean? What happened to your head? Oh yeah, I was talking to Lucy about my dream earlier. Lucy. I don't like Lucy. Yeah, you've definitely made that clear before. Michelle remembers this time... Michelle, remember the time they got in a fight and... Quiet, Marty. Tell me about your dream, Michelle. What happened? There was something in my room and then this thing on my face. A weird door and some giant egg-looking baby. It was one weird dream after another. I must have hit my head. I have the worst headache and this terrible cut. I hope it doesn't scar. Sounds like something right out of from Demonology 101 course. It always starts with a dream. Amazingly, seriously bad juju. This has to do with demons. I just know it. I can sense these things. It was... I get it. You can stop. That cut on your head does look pretty serious. You should lie low for a bit. Yeah, I was going to call the doctor about... No, no. I know a guy. He specializes in this sort of thing. If anyone ever tells me, no, don't go to a doctor when I have an injury, we're suddenly going to be looking at each other slightly differently, I'd say. I've got something I need to do real quick, and then I'll take you to see him. Just stay here. I won't be gone long. Wait, you're not breaking into the underground station now, are you? Dude, you told me you'd take me. Quiet, Marty. Both of you stay put, and don't even dare to think about following me either. Whatever. Just make sure you share your findings with me, okay? Say? Shag? Yeah, I guess. Can't use the vending machine. Is there any recognizable product inside? Kind of looks like a bunch of apple pies or something. I can't really tell. It's not important. Also, another thing I feel like I should mention, and a staple of any kind of good horror, is that they don't focus explicitly on the negative or the dark. And the soundtrack here it's just gone to some sort of ethereal soaring heights, which it's really quite beautiful, actually. And juxtapose that against the music we were just listening to a second ago. I think you need a little bit of both to appreciate either. And so anytime the soundtrack does stuff like that, I'm interested. And especially when the game takes you to places that are unexpected like this, that's very cool. Life is so short and fleeting, I've stopped caring about saving and just treat myself to whatever I want now. Oh god, trendy later, you're catching on to my possible nihilist worldview. I'll buy an album for any reason, even if it's just for the pretty cover art. That's valid. I mean, it's all part of the art experience, isn't it? I wish Daryl's bar was open. I'd rather spend my time there. Music is the only thing keeping me sane. I have to use it to drive out the deafening silence. Music and Marty. If only he would notice me. Senpai. Please send pie. I'm so jealous. This sort of stuff should be happening to me. Dedicated my life to demonology. It should have been me. Oh, Marty, there's nothing demonic going on. It's just a silly dream. What about your artifact friend? How did that go? Disappointing. They never showed up. It suddenly got cold, too, so I left to go home. I was looking forward to selling some stuff to them. There was one of those ghost things standing next to him, wasn't it? I have way too many artifacts in my house now and have no clue what to do with them all. They sounded keen to buy any artifacts they could get their hands on. Whatever. What's on your mind? What do you think about my dream? Yowza, Michelle. You really got that demon juice in your veins. No, Marty, I don't. If you ever go to, you know... You're gonna take me with you, right? Go where exactly? The demon world. You can get to it from the underground station. I've done my research. That's why Robin is headed there. I don't have any plans to go there, especially not with you. If you do end up, you know where, without me, tell me all about it. I can use to update my online journal. People look forward to my informative updates. Yeah. What's on your mind? What's special about the underground station? Robin always poo-poos my Demonology 101 course and my urban exploration, but recently they've been constantly asking about my research. Good horror, I feel, really respects how much it really is psychological, unlike a lot of horror movies that seem to rely on jump scares and gore. Yeah, the vast majority of what makes horror good comes from your own head, and equal parts creativity and wonder. And when I say creativity and wonder, I don't mean that necessarily in like a positive, happy way. You can be creative in a macabre, creepy way too. It's more about being clever than it is about being shocking. But a little shocking can sometimes work too. They're all in service of a greater goal. And, you know, it's being clever and misdirecting, but in fun ways, not in tropish ways. They've been looking for some sort of artifact, too. Well, Robin doesn't call it that, but I know an artifact when I hear of one. After showing them my collection and sharing my notes, they suddenly became interested in the underground station. They must have gone in there to search around. I can sense it. They better share their findings. They used my research to go treasure hunting without me. Can you believe it? What's on your mind? Where's your artifact, friend? I told you, they never showed up. Maybe they got lost or something. Oh, that's all. I really want to go back here, but I may not. Oh. What's happening here? Did you just beat that guy up? What are you doing? You don't have time to go after some guy for a couple of quidios. Is this the reason you wanted to keep the bar closed today? Shut up. I have a reputation to uphold. People need to learn, Clarissa. Why are you like this? No one steals from the king. He's like Bakugo from My Hero Academia. I swear you're the reason everything is headed downhill in this town. I'll find a way to run the bar without you getting in the way. Yeah, you go ahead and try. You won't get far. No one takes down the king. Except for Armor King. Cerberus? What? Oh, yes, sir. Take him to the kitchen. He's made this mistake for the last time. Oh, I see. Three-headed business dog. This is such a waste of time. I'm out of here. Never met business dog. I'd like to, though. Hey, Michelle. I was trying to ignore you in the hopes that you'd walk away, but you're still here. What's all this about a kitchen? Hell's Kitchen? It's raw! Stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, yeah? I don't ask you about your personal affairs. It's hard to ignore what's going on when you handle your business out on the street. Yeah, well, this street belongs to me. My street, my business. Got it? I think there's just, like, a lot of people who act like this that are, like, very dominating over territory and people's emotions and physical space. It's like where a lot of problems seem to come from, that they just get entitled about owning things. And they just don't have any way to, like, learn how to compromise anymore. They just decide they own everything. Are we done here? Alright, ask about your nightmare. You had a bad dream. Boo-hoo, poor baby. You were in it. Yeah, of course I was. I'm the toughest guy around. It wouldn't be a proper nightmare without me. You do an awful lot of posturing. Shut up. Are we done here? What a prick. Why is this bar closed? I gotta work at my other job. What's it matter to you? You have a second job? Yeah, and it's a damn good one, too. I couldn't imagine working in two places at once. I hate working even at one place. What can I say? I'm a hard-at-work entrepreneur. I saw an opportunity, I took it. It's got great pay, amazing perks, everything. If I can make this and the bar work, me and Oakley will be set for life. Are we done here? Oakley wants to see you. Yeah. What do you say? His delivery is late again. Piss. I knew it forgot something. I hope he doesn't try to dump me again. The thing is, Oakley is everything to me. I only care about him, nothing else. I thought it would be the same for him. I better go sort my mess. Take it easy, dead girl. Actually, no, don't take it easy. Take it horrible. Does he look a little like Prince Joffrey? Is that what Maybe that's it. I'm like adding extra baggage on top of him. Dead girl? Why would he call me that? Curious. Who are you? Larry? Larry? Is it gator time? Michelle, my darling, are you staying out of trouble? You're looking a little disheveled. And what an awful bruise on your forehead. You need a plaster? No, thank you. I'm okay. Plaster is what they call bandage in the UK and Ireland, if you didn't know. I had a bad dream last night and bumped my head, that's all. The magic of youth shall heal that up in no time. Things have been a bit scary as of late, but I believe you should still go and enjoy a night of excitement. You've got so much life left in you. Being a bit weird, Larry. Don't let your time be stolen by fear. I mean, that's valid. I'll keep that in mind. Do you want to take a look at today's headlines? Missing persons continue to baffle disgraced millionaire's memoir, Demonology 101. The uptake in missing persons cases has created panic for locals as the police failed to effectively tackle the issue. When questioned during their latest press conference, the police made few comments. While some have reduced their time outside, many people are continuing with life as normal. Others, unfortunately, have turned to violence as they lash out against the pressures of an uncertain future. Reports on violent crime have spiked, with some incidents being too gruesome to cover. Companies that can afford it are taking matters into their own hands by adding state-of-the-art security to ensure the safety of their customers and keep their shops open for business. Open for business. Disgraced memoir, millionaire's memoir. Controversy continues to surround the ongoing story of the disgraced entrepreneur well after their disappearance. The memoir of the missing multimillionaire has been released by their most immediate family members. The book debuted to harsh criticism online, with some stating that this was another method by which the wealthy family profits from tragedy. There are also claims that the book does not paint an honest picture of the world-renowned businesswoman. The millionaire is presumed dead after a rumored incident in an underground station in London. Authorities remain tight-lipped, with no details being released about the incident. The family have been reclusive, but have issued a public statement regarding the harsh feedback of the book since its publication. We do not believe there is any evidence to support the serious claims of violence and misbehavior attributed to our loved ones, and feel our family is being harassed on false allegations. Looking for answers during these difficult times? Join my class, Demonology 101, to get a deeper understanding of the world around us. We are a friendly group and welcome anyone. Serious inquiries only. Marty. Take care of yourself, my darling Michelle. Marty's really into his demonology. What about you, Clarissa? Daryl is so senseless in his approach to everything. His obsession with money and power is what drives his decision-making, and the results are always terrible. I had so many fans looking forward to my new dance tonight. They took time off especially to watch me. That man doesn't understand how important my work is. You know what it's like. Your boss isn't any better. Imagine if we were in charge instead. Yeah, that would be fantastic, but we're not. Right. How long have I been into this? About an hour now? Hour, yeah, a little more than that. I will stop here. I know we haven't actually gotten to, like, the main bit, because there is a first-person shooter and, like, combat aspect to this game that we haven't even touched on yet. I assume when we go to the underground station, that's where that kicks off. Seems very promising. I wasn't really prepared for it to be so text-heavy. I'm not saying that like it's a negative. I wasn't ready to read a whole bunch, but nothing wrong with it. The characters all seem well-written. The art style is fantastic. The premise is intriguing. I like the town. I like the people. I like the art. Really, what more could you ask for beyond that? So, yeah, this is a cool game. I would recommend it based on what I've seen so far. But granted, also check out the trailer because you'll want to see the combat bit too. I'm assuming we're probably pretty close to it. I think I'm going to head off for the night. It's got a demo available as well if you want to try it out. And there is a discount for the launch day sale. They often do that. It's $22.49 instead of $24.99. So a little discount if you're interested. You can check it out on the link there in chat. And if you'd like to add it to your wish list, that's also an option as always. And you'll get notified when there's sales in the future, if that's something you're after. Ewan is very enthusiastic. I think I need to play a little bit more to have a fully formed opinion, but as of this moment, yeah, I think it's very cool. I'm just gonna probably come back to it. I'll maybe do a poll at some point and see if you want to see the rest of this a bit further on, or it could be a good candidate for a next up on a Saturday playthrough after Disco Elysium's done with. But I don't know how much longer that might be, so maybe a little while off. I don't want to necessarily also play through the whole game immediately. Not that I'm in any danger of that. I think it's a good few hours long. But I hate playing through a whole game like right around when it comes out, so I just feel like I've diminished its value slightly. And I don't like doing that. But yeah, big thank you again to the developer sending over a code. I do greatly appreciate that. It helps me be able to cover more games and see more cool things like this. So, thumbs up in that regard. I will be off for tonight. But thank you so much for attending. I hope you had a nice time helping me guess logos and house prices, as well as checked out a bit of Sorry We're Closed. All right. Glad to have you. Hope to see you again for the next stream. Should be back on Tuesday evening. You can check out the schedule widget, which is updated with current info. Oh, I just realized what I'm looking at on this menu screen. I think it's the Dream Eater. But like a slightly different version of them? Interesting. Alright, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a good rest of your night and weekend. Talk to you soon.